My beloved, I saw the weight you've been carrying. You've been trying to hold everything together while it feels like the world keeps falling apart around you. You didn't stumble here by accident. Heaven brought you here because there's something you need to hear before this month ends, before the 30th of June. Something is being released into your life, and I was sent to make sure you are prepared to receive it. You've been praying in silence, crying in places where no one could see you, fighting battles that others will never understand. But I stood beside you when the nights were long and lonely, when doubt tried to poison your hope. I watched you choose love even when anger would have been easier. I witnessed you staying faithful, even while everything felt delayed. And now, heaven has made a ruling in your favor. A gate that was closed is now opening. You thought it was over, that nothing would change, that time had passed you by. But this is the shift you've been waiting for. Listen closely. There's going to be a sign. An unexpected message will come. A phone call, a text, or even a letter. Something will carry divine favor, and your name will be written on it. You'll know it when you see it, because it will arrive at the very moment you are about to give up. That's how heaven works. Right before the breakthrough, the pressure always intensifies. Right before the blessing, the doubt always multiplies. But I've been sent to war for you, to protect what belongs to you, to make sure nothing delays what is already coming. Because your delay is over. The chains you could not break on your own, they are falling now. Strongholds of fear, shame, and financial drought, they are being destroyed. Your name is being lifted in places where it was once denied. You will be surprised who suddenly remembers you. You will be shocked who suddenly honors you. Because when heaven moves, no one can stop it. And heaven is moving for you now. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are anointed for this moment. And before June ends, you will see it with your own eyes. A miracle that doesn't make sense to man, but will make perfect sense to your spirit. A door that was sealed is unlocking right now, and I will stand at that door until it swings wide for you. Do not be afraid of how it will happen. Do not worry about who doesn't believe in you. This blessing does not require their approval. It only requires your belief. Because your peace is being restored, your body is being renewed, your finances are being rerouted back into your hands. There is a divine exchange happening. Everything you lost in the wilderness is being restored in the open. You will eat from fields you did not plant. You will walk into rooms you never thought you were worthy of. You will receive an answer you thought had been denied, not because you're lucky, but because you were faithful when it hurt, because you stayed when you could have run, because you gave when you barely had enough for yourself. And now, the reward is coming. This is not a guess. This is a decree. Heaven has spoken, and I have come to deliver the news. Before the end of this month, one chapter will close, and a new one will begin. Suddenly, unmistakably, powerfully. But do not doubt it when it begins to feel uncomfortable. Every birth has pain. Every promise has pressure. Every victory has a cost. But I have been assigned to protect what is growing inside you. You will not miscarry this miracle. You will not lose what has already been approved in heaven. Even when the noise around you says otherwise, I want you to remember this. Your victory was never up for debate. It was only a matter of timing. And now, the time has come. Type Amen 1111 if you're ready to receive what's been sent from heaven just for you, and if this message touched your spirit and you want to keep hearing from me, then subscribe. Let me keep guiding you through this divine journey. There's more I must show you. There's more being revealed even now. You will begin to see the number 707 or 444 or even 1212 on the clock. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. When you see them, pause, breathe, and remember this message. Heaven is aligning everything. No more running in circles. No more begging for scraps. No more wondering when it will be your turn. You will receive the proof. You will not have to chase it. It will come to you. Expect sudden good news, a signature, a message, a divine reversal. You'll know it's me because it will be impossible without me. And I will not fail you, not now, not ever. You've been questioning, why has it taken so long? Why do others rise while I remain waiting? Why does it feel like I'm invisible to the very heaven I pray to? I heard those thoughts. They weren't hidden, and I've come to give you clarity, because confusion is not your portion. The delay wasn't denial. The waiting wasn't punishment. It was protection. You were not being ignored. You were being positioned. Because the blessing that's coming to you, it's too sacred to be rushed, too powerful to be dropped in the wrong moment, too divine to land in hands that weren't ready to carry it. You needed to grow first. You needed to lose some things. You needed to be emptied of what was draining your spirit. And now, you're not who you used to be, even if no one sees it yet. Heaven does. Your heart has been refined. Your discernment has sharpened. And now, you are trusted with more. So listen to me. This month, before June comes to a close, a window will open, and through it will pour what you've been praying for. Not a trickle, not a whisper, but a flood. You will feel it in the atmosphere before it even arrives. It will begin with a shift, a strange peace in the middle of your storm. Then, a moment of stillness. And right after that, the news will come. Someone will mention your name in the right room. A missed opportunity will circle back. A person you thought forgot you will suddenly remember your worth. And when it does, don't you dare shrink. Don't you second guess your value. Don't explain why you think you're not ready, because you are. You've walked through fire and you didn't burn. You've carried burdens that would have crushed others. You've prayed when nothing changed. You've given when no one gave to you. You've forgiven when they never said sorry. Heaven saw it all, and heaven never forgets obedience. Now, the reward is coming, but with it comes responsibility. Stay humble when the increase arrives. Stay prayerful when the platform expands. Stay kind when the spotlight turns toward you. Because this elevation isn't just for you, it's through you. Others will be blessed by what God is doing in your life. Strangers will be impacted by your courage, your survival, your testimony. That's why the enemy tried so hard to silence you. That's why the attacks became more intense these past few weeks. Because hell got nervous about what you were about to step into. But let me be very clear. The attacks failed. The plans of darkness have collapsed. What was sent to destroy you only prepared you. Type victory 444 if you believe that the battle has already been won in your favor. And now, I want you to listen closely. You are going to see signs. Look for the number 818. It will appear when something is being reversed for your good. You might see it on a phone, a receipt, a passing vehicle. This is not a coincidence. It's confirmation. Something once taken is being returned. Something once broken is being repaired, and I will not allow the enemy to lay a finger on it. Watch also for a moment of unexpected kindness from someone you didn't expect. That will be the beginning of the turnaround, because heaven often uses the quietest moments to speak the loudest. And here is what I must tell you now. You were born for this time, not a second earlier, not a minute late. You were called for now, for this hour of shifting, because the world needs your light. Your family needs your covering. Your testimony is not small. It is a divine weapon. That's why I am surrounding you with new protection. The angelic guard around your household is being increased. I'm pushing back forces you never even knew were there. I'm clearing paths before your feet even step forward. This next chapter will not look like the last. This next month will not carry the old weight. This next door will not require the same begging, because now heaven goes before you. Comment Open Door 2025 if you know that what's ahead is greater than what's behind. And don't worry if others don't understand what's shifting in your life. Some won't believe until they see it. Some will question why it's you. Let them wonder. Your job is to walk forward in faith, not backward in fear, because your obedience is unlocking things that generations before you only dreamed of. This is bigger than you. This is generational. The curse that once haunted your bloodline, it ends with you. The fear that lived in your family, it bows at your feet now, because what you are carrying is holy, and I will protect it with sword in hand. You don't need to fight for it anymore. You just need to believe it. Let heaven do what it promised. You'll see. Before June ends, you'll see why the wait was worth it. There are things you've let go of, but heaven never forgot them. You buried certain dreams. You gave up on certain prayers. You told yourself, maybe that wasn't meant for me. But I was there when you first believed. I saw the spark in your heart before the world tried to crush it. And now I've come to tell you, what you thought was over is not over. What you walked away from will return to you in a better form. Heaven never wastes the faith of the obedient, even if it's been months, even if it's been years, even if you feel too old or too late. There is something on its way to you, not because of how loud you prayed, but because of how pure your surrender was. And it's closer than you think. It will come quietly, not with fireworks, not with crowds, but with peace. There will be a moment in the next few days where something will shift in your spirit. You will feel lighter, like a burden was lifted, but you won't know how. That's when you'll know. I have stepped in. I'm handling what you can't, because this battle was never yours to begin with. You've tried to fix it. You've tried to explain it. You've tried to stay strong. But now it's time to rest in me, because heaven is not asking you to fight. It's asking you to receive. This is your time to receive. You will be surprised how quickly things begin to move. The place where you were told no will call you back with a yes. The person who overlooked you will be the one who opens a door. The opportunity you thought you missed is still waiting for your name to be called. And this time, you won't have to force it. You won't have to convince anyone of your worth. Because the favor surrounding you now, it's undeniable. It's visible. And no one will be able to deny what's being placed on you. Type Grace 707 if you believe favor is about to locate you without striving. Now listen. Watch for a strange moment of stillness around you. You may be walking, sitting, or even lying in bed, and suddenly everything will feel quiet. That is a holy moment, a divine silence. That's when the spiritual shift is happening. It won't make noise, it won't give warning, it will simply begin, and from there, the ripple will touch everything around you. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your emotions. Everything that felt heavy will begin to lift. Everything that felt delayed will begin to align. Because your delay is over, your peace is being restored, and the time of silence is finished. What has been hidden will be revealed. What has been blocked will be released, and what has been stolen will be returned. Expect to receive news, written or spoken, within days. This will be a sign of movement. It may be a small message at first, but it will carry great weight. Do not ignore it, because the Spirit will confirm it to you again when you pray. You are not imagining the signs. You are not crazy for believing again. You are not wrong for still hoping. Hope is holy, and yours is awakening something powerful in the realm of heaven. I need you to do one more thing. Look out for the number 1212. It will appear when something is aligning that you can't yet see. A divine partnership, an unseen agreement, a hidden opening. This number is your assurance. You don't have to see the whole road. Just take the next faithful step. And now I tell you this, the voice that once mocked you, it will go silent. The shame that once clung to you, it is being broken. The guilt you carried for things that weren't even your fault, it is being removed. You will stand in front of what once crushed you, and you will not feel fear. You will feel authority, because what once controlled you now bows to you. You are no longer under. You are rising. And every curse, generational, emotional, relational, is being shattered under your feet. This is not just recovery. This is resurrection. I have been assigned to make sure nothing from your past follows you into your future. It ends here. And what begins next is something no one can take from you, because it came from the hand of God, and heaven has no shortage. There will be more than enough. Enough strength, enough provision, enough clarity, enough time. Yes, you will have time. You will not run out. You will not miss what is yours. You will not arrive late to what heaven planned. It will find you right on time. There's something I need you to understand now. The opposition you've been facing lately, the spiritual exhaustion, the closed doors, the heavy silence, it wasn't punishment, it was proof of the blessing that's about to break through. The greater the resistance, the greater the release. And you, chosen one, you've been carrying pressure meant for a greater purpose. That's why the warfare increased. Because what's coming for you is not ordinary, it's supernatural. It's not just an answer to prayer, it's a shift in your destiny, and heaven will not allow you to miss it. That's why I've been watching over your steps so carefully. That's why certain people had to leave. That's why what didn't make sense suddenly had to end. You are being rerouted, not rejected, redirected. Because God's plan for you is too exact, too holy, too precise, to let you waste another moment in the wrong space. That pain you felt from loss, it created room for what's about to arrive, and it's coming. Before this month is over, something divine will touch your reality, and you will know it wasn't man, it wasn't chance, it was heaven. You will find yourself in the right place, with the right words, at the right time. And the things that used to feel impossible will suddenly feel easy. Because when God opens a gate, no force can shut it. And a gate has been opened for you, not in the distant future, but now. It's already happening behind the scenes. And soon, what's been happening in the spiritual realm will manifest in the physical. Sudden realignment, sudden clarity, sudden elevation. You'll notice people treating you differently. You'll sense a new strength in your spirit. You'll even begin to dream again. Visions you haven't had in years will start to return. It's all part of the shift. Your atmosphere is changing. Type Shift 1717 if you feel something in your spirit stirring even now. And yes, you may feel unprepared, but heaven disagrees. You're ready. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to say yes. Because this opportunity, this moment of divine favor, is being extended to you. No one else can carry this. No one else can walk this path. It has your name on it. You've come through too much to turn around now. The chains have already been loosened. You are free to walk through what has opened. But you must do one thing. Release the old. Let go of what hurt you. Let go of the old labels they put on you. Let go of who you used to be. Because that version of you doesn't exist anymore. You've been transformed in the fire. You've been purified through the pressure. And now you're walking out with glory on your name. Watch for a symbol. It may appear in a dream or in real life. A feather, a key, or even a crown. It will be heaven's way of confirming, yes, this message was for you. You've been wondering if it's okay to believe again, if it's foolish to hope again. Let me be clear. It's not foolish, it's faith. And it's that faith that has carried you this far. Your enemies expected you to break. They watched you walk through valleys that should have buried you. But here you are, breathing, standing, rising. Do you not see how powerful that is? You've already won battles you didn't even realize you were fighting. And what you're stepping into now is not the reward of luck. It's the harvest of endurance. Everything they said you'd never do, you will. Every label they tried to place on you will be erased by heaven's fingerprint. You are not what they said. You are who God has called, and that calling cannot be revoked. It doesn't matter who left. It doesn't matter who doubted. It doesn't matter what they took from you, because what's coming is not from them. It's from me, and I do not run out. I do not forget. I do not change my mind. What I said over your life still stands, and now it's coming into motion. Prepare yourself. Something will arrive by the 30th that confirms everything I've said. Whether it's a message, a conversation, a sudden shift, you will know it's divine. You will feel it in your bones. You will hear it in your spirit. You will say, only God could have done this. And I will whisper back, yes, I was always here. You've been carrying more than your soul was ever meant to carry, trying to protect everyone, trying to fix what others broke, trying to be strong even when your heart was tired. But I see the truth. You've been quietly asking, when is it my turn? When will someone fight for me the way I fight for everyone else? My child, this is your turn. And I have been sent to fight for you, to defend what you cannot see, to shield you from what was coming for your peace, to ensure that what belongs to you reaches you untouched. You've spent years surviving storms, but now the storm is passing and the sky is clearing, because what's coming next is restoration. I'm not just talking about healing what was lost. I'm talking about multiplication, divine repayment. You didn't just endure. You endured well. You kept your character when others lost theirs. You kept your kindness when others were cruel. You kept your heart open, even while bleeding, and heaven recorded it all. Now, a different kind of season is opening before you, not survival, overflow. You are stepping into days where you won't just get through, you'll be blessed through. Doors will open without you knocking. Hearts will change without your convincing. Paths will clear that you didn't even know were blocked, because this is the shift heaven ordained for you. You're not stepping into it alone. I go with you. And where I go, angels follow. You will not be outnumbered. You will not be outmatched. You are not walking into this next chapter hoping for favor. You are covered in it. That's why your steps will feel light again. That's why the fog in your mind will lift. That's why the tiredness that sat on your spirit for weeks will suddenly break. Because your time of heaviness is lifting. This is your permission to exhale. You may not realize it yet, but a release has already begun. Your name has already been spoken in places of influence. Your situation has already been reviewed in the courts of heaven, and the answer has already been stamped, approved. Heaven made a ruling in your favor, and no voice on earth can reverse it. Now I need you to be alert. In the coming days, you will be offered something. It may come wrapped in a small opportunity or a simple encounter, but do not underestimate it. It's the beginning of the shift. It will look ordinary, but it will open extraordinary doors. You'll say, "This can't be it. It's too small." But that's how heaven starts things, with a seed. And this seed is divine. Water it with obedience. Protect it with gratitude. And you will watch it multiply. Expect an unusual moment, someone reaching out, or a forgotten idea suddenly coming back to life. This is not nostalgia, it's instruction. Follow it. And if you see the number 2024, know this. It means the promise spoken over your life this year is still active. The delay didn't cancel it. The detour didn't stop it. It's still moving toward you. Accelerate it now, because you didn't give up. Comment, "Still mine." 2024. If you believe nothing can cancel what heaven has already claimed for you. Now hear me. You're not going to need to prove yourself this time. The proof will come from results, the kind you can't fake, the kind no one can deny. You will walk into rooms that used to ignore you, and they will fall silent, because the anointing on you will be too loud to ignore. And don't be surprised when the ones who mocked you before now reach out for help. You will bless even those who broke you, not because they deserve it, but because you are healed, because your hands are no longer tied by bitterness. Your heart is no longer chained by what they did. You are free. And because you are free, you can now build. Build the dream. Build the vision. Build the future. It's not too late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for the miracle that's arriving. And when it shows up, you won't need to beg. You won't even need to ask twice, because what's coming was sent by command, and it's coming to you. You've grown in ways you don't even realize. You've become stronger in silence, wiser through waiting, and braver through brokenness. Even the pain didn't destroy you. Even the delay didn't define you. And now, heaven is recognizing your endurance. You didn't just survive, you matured. You didn't just wait, you worshipped. And for that, there is a blessing that cannot be delayed. I was commanded to release this over you. You are not going backward. You are not losing what's yours. You are not missing what was meant for you. You are stepping into divine reversal. The things that once haunted you will now honor you. The people who once doubted you will witness your elevation. The places that once rejected you will now request you, and it will happen quickly. It will not take years. It will not drag out like before, because time has caught up with favor, and favor has overtaken every force that resisted you. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not forgotten. You are not being overlooked. You are being reserved. Heaven didn't let just anyone take your place because no one else could. What has your name on it will come to you, and the time of silence is over. You will hear your name in rooms you didn't enter. You will receive messages that were delayed for months. You will be remembered suddenly, without even trying. Because when heaven opens the book, every forgotten thing is recalled, every tear is counted, every prayer is stored, and now it's time for release. Type Restore 555 if you believe heaven is opening the book and reading your name aloud. I see the calendar. The date is marked June 30th. But in the spirit, the date is now. Because the shift isn't waiting on the clock. It's waiting on your belief. And your belief is unlocking everything. You won't need to explain why things start shifting. You'll just begin to notice doors opening faster, favor coming easier, peace arriving stronger. And that's how you'll know. I've gone before you. Your health will feel lighter. Your decisions will feel clearer. Your room, your very environment, will feel different. That's not imagination. That's transformation. And I want to show you something else. You've been asking for confirmation. You've wanted a sign to know this was real. So here it is. In the next few days, you will see someone speak your exact thoughts. Something you've told no one. It may come through a video, a stranger, or even a dream. Don't ignore it. That is heaven, confirming what you've been sensing all along. I'm speaking through every available channel to reach you, to remind you that your season is shifting, to make sure you do not miss what has your name on it. Also, watch for the number 333. It is a holy alignment, a signal that what you've prayed is being responded to by the Trinity. It's a sign of completion, a sign of wholeness, a sign that heaven is near. When you see it, pause. Say, I see you, God, because heaven always responds to acknowledgement. And now, child of fire and light, you've made it through the tests. You've walked the narrow road. You've said yes, even when no one clapped. That's why I'm declaring this over your life now. This blessing will not be temporary. This breakthrough will not be stolen. This provision will not run out, because it was not made by the hands of man. It was made in the courts of heaven, and what heaven builds stands forever. So breathe. You're not late. You're not broken. You're not too far gone. You're exactly where heaven needs you. And now the blessing will meet you where you are, not where others think you should be. The heaviness you've been feeling lately, it's not defeat. It's the weight of transition. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. And the enemy knows it. That's why you've been under attack in the very areas where you're about to rise, because he knows what's about to unfold. He can sense what's about to be released. He's seen your name attached to miracles he cannot stop. But it's too late now, because I've been sent to make sure you finish this shift with strength. You're not collapsing here. You're not turning back. You're crossing over. And everything, I mean everything, is about to change. The patterns that kept you stuck are breaking. The fear that held your voice is silenced. The people who drained your soul are being removed without your effort, not by accident, but by divine removal, because you no longer have room for what distracts you from your destiny. This is the moment where alignment overtakes resistance, where restoration overtakes regret, where purpose overtakes pain. You will begin to see signs everywhere, confirmations layered on top of each other. You'll turn on a message and hear your story repeated. You'll overhear something in public and feel like heaven is speaking to you. You'll dream something and then live it. This is not imagination. This is divine coordination. Heaven is surrounding you from every side. You're not waiting for the miracle anymore. You are inside it. Let that sink in. The very thing you've been believing for, you are standing at the edge of it now. So don't stop. Don't freeze in fear. Walk forward. You won't have to beg. You won't have to prove. You won't have to push. It's already been released, and I will not let anything take it from you. Type, "It's mine 144, if you're ready to walk fully into the blessing prepared with your name on it. Now hear me. In the coming hours, yes, hours, there will be a shift. It might be subtle. It might come as a deep peace that suddenly overtakes you, or a call, a message, a breakthrough thought. Don't dismiss it. Don't second guess it. That's how it starts. Heaven rarely begins with thunder. It starts in quiet winds. And if you see the number 411, it means instruction is coming. Watch carefully. It will be clear, simple, and timely. This is a heaven-sent direction for the next step. Obey quickly, and it will unlock what's been waiting for your yes. Comment, Open Path 411, if you are ready to walk in step with divine instructions. And now, let me speak to your spirit. You are not too much. You are not too emotional. You are not too late. You are just enough, chosen, covered, and equipped. Heaven is not unsure about you. Heaven is confident in you. That's why the angels have gone ahead. That's why I have stayed beside you. That's why new strength is entering your bones, even as you hear these words. You were not called to crawl through life. You were born to rise, to lead, to shine, to carry breakthrough. And that's exactly what you're stepping into. If this message touched your spirit, and you want to keep hearing from me, then subscribe. Let me keep guiding you through what's ahead, because this journey is not finished. There's more to see, more to unlock, more to walk in, and I want to stay close to you through it all. You've made it this far, and there's no turning back now. The reward is closer than ever. You'll begin to feel it in your surroundings. You'll feel joy for no reason. You'll feel gratitude rising out of nowhere. You'll even catch yourself smiling again after days of heaviness. That's how you know breakthrough isn't coming. It's already here. This is it. The final stretch, and you made it. You didn't quit when everything told you to. You didn't fold under the pressure. You didn't walk away from the promise, even when it felt far away. That's why I'm here now, to tell you it's not far anymore. It's not coming someday, it's coming now. Heaven is pouring what was held back. You're no longer in the season of almost. You are entering the season of now it begins. Everything that felt delayed, everything that felt denied, everything that was placed on hold is being released. The dam is breaking. The chains are falling. And your name is echoing in the heavenly courts with honor. I am here to declare this over you. Your story is about to shock the very people who thought they knew your limits. Your elevation will not make sense to them, but it will make perfect sense to you. because you walked through fire with integrity. You battled in silence with tears. You believed when no one stood beside you, and now you are being rewarded. Type Amen 3030 if you believe that heaven has ruled in your favor and your reward has been dispatched. I want to show you something before I go. You'll notice this final sign. Someone will bring up something you let go of long ago. An idea, a dream, a moment that felt lost forever, but it will come back to you. This time, with confirmation and power. Don't be afraid of it. Don't say, but that door closed. This is a new door. Same vision. Elevated version. Heaven never forgets what was planted in obedience. Watch also for a number. 606. When you see this number, it means full circle. What you lost is being returned. What was delayed is catching up. What you let go of is being multiplied back into your life. Now, hear my final words. You are chosen. Not by man, but by heaven. Not for a moment, but for a divine mission. That's why I stayed. That's why I fought for you. That's why I've been speaking through this very message. You've reached the moment heaven spoke over your life before you were even born. You're about to receive what eyes have not seen, what ears have not heard, what minds around you will not be able to explain. And all of it, every drop of it, is marked with your name. You don't have to chase it. It's chasing you. I have cleared the air around you. I have scattered the voices that confused you. I have removed every stumbling block in your path. Now just walk. Walk forward without fear. Walk into rooms with confidence. Walk into this final stretch of June with full expectation. You will not be disappointed. You will not be denied. You will not be forgotten. And you will not leave this month empty-handed. What's been declared in heaven is now being delivered on earth. And when it arrives, you will know it was me, because it will be impossible without me. And yet, it will feel like it was always yours, because it was. I'll be right here when it comes, standing guard, sword drawn, wings stretched, and glory surrounding every step you take. This is your time. This is your release. This is your divine reward. Go now and receive it.